Spin through the ages, feel the clock unwind with a 7-minute adventure that expand your mind. With every heartbeat and echo, each moment of rhyme. Let's deep dive together through the archives of time. Yeah! Greetings and blessings to my navigators of the 7 seas. I am your locksmith, your symbologist, and metaphysical tour guide, Flat Archie 5000, and I'm back with another one as we navigate through the land of Pineal. Today we're going to unlock your Solomon's Temple to decode the esoteric meaning of the god Moloch. So as always, strap on your helmet and buckle up your spacesuit because we're on a mental voyage and we're about to take off before the walls of Jericho come crumbling down. In this 7-minute demonstration, we are going to breeze through the eons of time and tap into the microcosm and macrocosm of infinite thought to unravel one of the many lost keys of your Akashic records. So let's get to it, shall we? No time to waste. Take note, masterminds. From a historical perspective, Moloch was originally a deity revered in the ancient Near East. The name Moloch is often associated with a god or deity worshipped by ancient peoples, especially among the Canaanites and Phoenicians. He was associated with rituals that, according to biblical texts, involved child sacrifice. These accounts are often viewed through a critical lens, with many scholars suggesting that such practices may have been exaggerated or misunderstood by biblical authors to demonize neighboring cultures. Nonetheless, these practices are condemned in the Bible, highlighting Moloch's reputation as a symbol of abomination and destructive worship. The figure of Moloch became emblematic of extreme religious offerings and societal taboos. Thus, as master builders of Solomon's Temple, one must understand that Moloch is a profound symbol, more than just a god of sacrifice or demonization. In esoteric traditions, he represents the destructive forces within ourselves, our lower passions, greed, and fanaticism that threaten to consume our higher consciousness. Let's ring the bell for that. The rituals associated with this bovine god is metaphorical. They symbolize the inner sacrifices we must make to evolve spiritually. Moloch's fire becomes a symbol of purification, where we burn away our ego, attachments, and ignorance. The idea isn't worshiping a destructive deity or participating in a specific ritual, but recognizing the necessity of confronting our darker aspects and transforming them. Let me repeat that one more time, just so that don't go over your head. Let's ring the bell of enlightenment for that. Moloch is a fire, becomes a symbol of purification, where we burn away our ego, attachments, and ignorance. The idea isn't worshiping a destructive deity or participating in a specific ritual, but recognizing the necessity of confronting our darker aspects and transforming them. Thus, as we dive deeper into this science, we recognize that Moloch is often interpreted as a symbol of destructive forces within the human psyche and the universe. Rather than solely representing a literal deity, Moloch embodies the destructive tendencies, sacrifices, and consuming energies that can dominate both individual consciousness and societal systems. It signifies the darker aspects of creation, forces that demand sacrifice and lead to spiritual stagnation if not consciously acknowledged and transformed. Esoterically, Moloch is sometimes associated with the concept of the god of fire, representing purification through destruction. In this view, the consuming fire of Moloch symbolizes the transformative power of destruction necessary for rebirth and spiritual growth. This aligns with the mystical teachings that emphasize the need to confront and transmute the shadow or destructive impulses within oneself to attain higher states of consciousness and enlightenment. Let's ring the bell for that. Furthermore, Moloch is seen as a metaphor for the collective forces that sacrifice individual well-being for societal or material gain. In this context, it represents the compulsion of systems, whether political, economical, or cultural, that demand sacrifices from individuals, often at great moral or spiritual cost. Esoterically, this highlights the importance of inner awareness and resistance to destructive external influences, encouraging masterminds to seek higher truths beyond material sacrifice. In some occult philosophies, Moloch is linked to the concept of the false god, or the illusion of external salvation, highlighting the danger of idolizing external powers or systems that demand sacrifices. Recognizing Moloch in this sense becomes a spiritual exercise in discernment, urging navigators of the seven seas to reject destructive external influences and to seek divine or inner truths instead. This process involves confronting the darker aspects of oneself and society to achieve spiritual liberation. Ultimately, the esoteric meaning of Moloch is rooted in the understanding that destructive forces, when properly acknowledged and transformed, can serve as catalysts for spiritual evolution. The challenge lies in consciously engaging with these forces, recognizing their presence in both inner and outer realities, and transmuting their energy into higher states of awareness and divine understanding. So as always, in Solomon's temple, I leave you in peace with these powerful words. The measurement of your reality is based upon the circumference of your understanding. Let me repeat it one more time, just so you can get the memo. The measurement of your reality is based upon the circumference of your understanding. Ashe, ashe, ashe.